Shall we go back to adventuring? You are gazing into the opening, and behind that there is a dark corridor stretching out before you. Somewhere, so who has dark vision?
Yep.
Okay,
Nope.
so in front of you, you can see that there are 3 corridors stretching out in every direction right in front of you. So, bloop, 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 I can reveal up to like here.
Oh dear.
Oop, and scroll up there too. Yeah. So basically, what you're seeing is a sort of large natural cave. It's dark in there, as you could have guessed, and there are 3 ways to choose from. Will you all go inside?
I will light torches for the ones who don't have dark vision,
Okay.
I'm guessing we all
And-
go in there together.
and also and for those who don't have torches of their own. Who
Okay,
doesn't
check.
have torches?
Let me check.
I have a candle. I don't know if that helps.
I also have candles, not torches.
I have
Oh, I have a hooded lantern.
I have 10 candles in a tinder box.
Oh, and a lantern. Nice, very nice. Okay,
Okay, so I'll light my hooded lantern.
and I'll just give Illich and Mr. Cleric a torch each,
Thank you kindly.
so they can at least
Thank you,
see
thank
what
you.
we're doing. All right, so we have 3 paths that we can choose from. Any
Okay,
preferences?
so you go into the cave, and you can hear that the howling sounds are coming from the way further in. That is like the only thing you can make out right now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I will slowly approach the I guess intersection and peek around the corner towards towards the right and see if I can see anything out of the ordinary over in that direction first.
Okay, do you want to make a perception check?
Sure.
So this area, right?
Yes, correct.
Okay. You hear quiet snoring coming from that direction.
Okay.
Also, you can see a bit further in, and you see that there might. Oh, why doesn't it reveal? Might be another intersection further down.
Okay. So I will turn back to the other 3. There seems to be some kind of sleeping area towards our right, and it also sounds like there are creatures sleeping over there. So we could potentially, if we're quiet enough, sneak up on them, stab them in their sleep, just so they can't sneak up on us as we explore further. Or we can just leave them be for now and just be very, very quiet as to not to wake them up.
I
Should
start
we-
sneaking towards them.
Should we perhaps check around the other corners first and see how the lay of the land is, and then we can make a decision after that?
That sounds like a very good plan.
If you can sneakily maneuver around the cave and check out the other directions.
I wonder why we are so sneaky. I mean, those goblins are really weak, you know.
Well, that's the thing about goblins, though. Individually, very weak, very easy to kill,
Mm.
but they tend to come in groups.
And last adventure, we were exposed to some poking, and we have learned now to be more careful.
Oh,
All right.
the
Our-
poking incident.
Yeah.
So I will do as Illich suggested and move towards the left side of
Yeah,
the cave as well, and then peek around that corner to see
Okay.
if I can perceive anything.
Okay.
in that
you
direction.
can see further down, but you can't really make out anything over there. No sounds. No. Nothing basically.
Okay, so the only sounds that I've heard then are the snoring sounds coming from the right and the hyenas giggling coming from straight in front of us.
Yes, exactly.
Okay, I will relay all of that to the rest. So, with that information, what do you propose that we do?
I'd say we go with your first idea and just sneak over there and kill them in their sleep and make sure they don't backstab us.
All right.
So I'm already on my way.
Yeah. In
Okay,
which
then-
I was gonna say that we should let Jacobs go first then, but it seems like he had the same plan.
Very
Okay,
roguish
so-
of him.
Should I roll my stealth?
Yes, please. Okay, you are very sneaky. Okay, you.
Do we all roll our stealth or
Well,
just...
if you want to let him go alone, then no. If not, then please do so.
I
Then
guess
we'll
we're gonna
make it
be ready to sneak in with him if he
Mhm.
finds
Check.
something. So
Yeah,
better to be
alright.
prepared and sneak now.
Mhm.
That's
I'm just going to hang back until I hear sounds of panic coming from
Alright.
From the ones who do sneak in.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 4.
I think I
Well,
messed it up. Though.
Yeah, Avos is not as stealthy as the rest, but Illich and Jacobs are able to keep him from making too much noise. So when you get to this intersection, you can hear the snoring coming from further down, and also there is a strong smell of manure coming from over here.
No.
I guess we take care of the snoring first.
Yeah.
And because I rolled an 8, I'm like, that's a great idea.
Here, some from further up.
So at this point, can we see how many goblins there are? Or creatures?
Not yet, no.
Okay. So I would sneak towards the creatures or the snoring.
Okay, you sneak closer and you come upon a few straw beds in a bigger room and 5 goblins sleeping on the straw there.
How many?
How
Sorry.
many goblins?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
No.
Whoops.
Okay.
The things
there we
that
go.
they can make a campfire in the barricades, but they can't make a hole for the manure. That's
What?
disappointing.
Ah, really?
Can we kill them in their sleep without them noticing?
And that-
You
How would
guess
a
so
roll
now-
work if we just
Well-
slit their throats?
Well, since you are 3, there's
Such
3 of
heroes.
you. Oh well. There would be 2 who could potentially wake up, and if you want to, I will just roll 1d20. Whoop. And if it's 10 to 15, one of them wakes up, and if it's 15 to 20, both of them wake up, and below 10, they will stay sleeping. Let's go, and they will stay sleeping with a
Very
draw
nice.
3. So
That's
yeah,
Shank's giving.
you basically kill them in their sleeps.
So we
You
just
can
kill
be
all
proud
of
of yourselves now.
Shank away.
them. Avos the cleric doesn't feel good about this.
Shh.
Just kill him. fuck's sake.
Just keep stabbing.
I
Oh,
keep
God,
stabbing
that's-
until the snoring stops. Oh
God,
god, oh, that's stop. Oh.
Screwed up his stealth roll on purpose.
Um,
Have we killed
okay.
the gobos?
Yes, you have. Congratulations.
Oh, genocide.
You just look away, yeah. So
Very
they're just
nice.
like,
can I look around and see if there's anything I could take or anything?
Yeah, sure.
Nice.
You look around and you find like 1,000 copper pieces where they are, and 400 silver pieces.
Oh, very
suddenly
nice.
I don't feel as bad about it. Oh god. Not just the men, the women and children.
Yeah, you realize just now that 2 of the goblins were smaller than the rest of them, and 2 of them had breasts.
Avos is really questioning his religion right now.
Here's 100 silver.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm
Take your
fine.
money.
Yeah, thank you. I'm fine now.
You sure?
See, money makes people happy. Yeah.
Should we carry the coin back to the entrance of the cavern?
Is it heavy? Can we like?
Yeah,
I don't
those
really-
coins are pretty heavy.
Okay. What's the plan here? Are we taking? I guess we should take the money, right? And what
think
was
we-
about?
Of course, we take them. I mean, we killed them. You know. That's.
I mean, a
There you
thousand
go.
copper, a thousand copper
killing.
coin weighs about 20 pounds.
Oh.
That's
so
what my
it's just
character
copper
sheet tells me.
like, balls.
So I'm guessing we take the silver then, at least.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's take the silver. Maybe we come back for the copper later.
I
Also,
remember-
killing.
Sorry.
The killing was just for fun. Money is bonus.
This will be like a story of the cleric who became a psychopath. You know? Like a religious lunatic.
The origin story, the villain story.
Yeah.
Villain story.
Well, that's
Neutral
the
good to chaotic evil.
Where's my
that's the
pen?
tragic story of every D&D character. Everyone eventually, at some point or
There
another,
it
becomes
is.
a murder hobo.
Yeah. It feels like you can't really just stay good. You know.
Okay, so you just
slippery
take the
slope.
600 silver.
Sorry.
You take 600 silver and leave the copper there.
How,
For
how
now,
much?
yeah.
How much
Alright.
does Avos get?
Well, I'll suppose you split it up evenly after the adventure. At least that's
Yeah, so I guess we just carry this to
how
the
we're
mound of the cave, and then we split
usually-
everything between us when we're done with this cave.
Mhm.
Good.
Okay.
Someone gonna write that down, or is it needed? I don't know. So you said that there was something else when we walked towards the goblins. So can we check that out while we go back?
Yeah, you can check out the other, the other
We're
corridor
still
as well.
sneaking, right?
The stinking corridor, yeah.
Yeah. So let's peek. Let's stick our noses in and see.
Okay, so you
At-
go
at
over
that
there,
point-
and basically it's a dead end, but one filled with loads of goblin crap.
Okay.
Ah.
So we turn around.
You can see something glittering in one of the piles, though.
Well, if someone wants to go diving, I guess.
I want to poke it with my longsword
Okay.
or
You
with my
poke it.
rapier,
But you'll
You-
have to carry it later.
You poke it with your rapier.
or I can
your,
just rub it off on some goblin.
your rapier's tip is
And
now
also infected wounds. Perfect.
So we, like killed them, we took their money, and then we smeared them
Yeah.
with shit.
Well, there's a small glittering stone rolling out of the shit pile. The literal one.
How much water do I have on me?
Mm,
Do I have enough in my
Yes,
in my water bag to rinse it off?
Yeah, I guess that would work.
This feels worse than the killing now.
Then I want to wash off the gem and see what it is.
Okay, please.
I pour water on the gem to rinse it off.
Okay, so you pick it up first.
Were the goblins clothed in the other room?
Yes, they were.
Then I go back there and grab one of their shirts. And then I used
Alright.
that to pick
Well,
up
it's a leather,
the gem.
crude leather shirt, something like, yeah.
Then I carve off their
Well,
clothing
okay.
and retrieve cloth so I can pick up the gem.
Okay, yeah, you pick up the gem and you rinse it with water, and you find malachite that should be worth around 10 GP there.
Ooh. I put that in my now clean malachite. I put that in my bag.
Questionable.
All right.
I kind of lean on the.
How much did the malachite weigh?
I think 0.1
Well, 0.1. Okay.
or
I kind of lean on the wall, and I'm like, oh, okay, so we kill goblins in their sleep, and then we steal their clothes. So that's what heroes do.
Yeah, apparently.
real hero work, yeah.
So as Illich is fussing around with his shiny rock, Almar just casually strolls towards wherever they are, and so are they dead? I don't hear snoring anymore.
Yeah. Think we found 5 goblins sleeping, and we decided to kill them.
We took care of it.
Ah.
Don't-
Great. Good job.
Okay.
And there was a dead end here as well, but that led to nowhere.
Ah, okay.
It had shown some feces.
And I found a malachite here as well.
Malachites. Ooh, very nice. Very
So
fancy.
we'll sell that and split the profits.
Okay, so if there's nothing else here, then we have 2 paths that we can take now. We can either go to the left from the entrance, or we can go towards what we assume are hyenas.
Should
May
we
also
check,
be wolves.
since we know where the sun is coming from, should we check the other part first?
Yeah, I think that's a good idea. We at least we have some kind of idea of what's waiting for us if we go straight from the entrance, but we have no idea what waits for us towards the left.
And we hear if the sound changes, and then we can adapt to that.
Yeah.
Excellent. I like that idea. Good thinking.
Do we stealth as well, or I'm not particularly good at it, so.
We'll try to be stealthy to the best of our abilities.
Yeah.
I think me and Jacobs could go on ahead if we are still stealthy.
I would be up for that. I mean, we probably would have to roll again, right?
Yeah, if you want to, yes. Yeah, just roll again, right?
So I
Very
was
far.
kind
Ooh.
Oh. Okay, Illich,
Womp womp.
you are like suddenly you want to, yeah, you get the feeling that you should sing sneaking around in this dark cave.
So I'm singing I'm caroling throughout the cave.
Yeah, basically.
So we're going to the left.
I roll my eyes and I hide.
I will turn around and I will slap Illich. What's getting into you, you fool?
Well. You
Does
go.
that stop my singing?
I think it does, yeah. Well,
Good.
you go further into the cave and it's just an empty big cavern. There are, although it's not really empty, there are some furs lying around on the ground, and there are a few gemstones spread out there. Also, you can see some crude drawings on the wall, looking like this.
We can sell the fur for $3,000.
Yeah, we can. Yeah. Wait. Why didn't it switch? All right. Do you see the cave
Ooh,
drawings?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, because yeah.
Okay, so-
obviously it didn't change on screen.
This is
I'll have to
obviously
reload.
some kind of riddle.
Plan. quacky
Egg plus
Like,
hyena makes
Dragon.
dragon hyena.
So
I-
so
That
so they
sounds
plan
terrifying.
so they plan on giving hyena goose wings.
Let's say they didn't plan. Let's say they already did that, and that's what you're hearing, and that's what we're going towards. Hyena dragons, which I have no idea how tough those
So
would be.
So that's why the hyenas are laughing. They're constantly getting tickled by the feathers.
You
No,
know more about this than all of us, Admar.
Yeah, you seem like a knowledgeable guy.
Honestly, I'm not even sure if their plan would work. Because
Well-
it's completely ridiculous.
Can we do like a nature check on this or something? Or
Yes, please do so.
And
So
I
I
have
think-
his
who has the highest int?
Okay.
It's not me,
Well,
but
you're
I'm giving it a shot.
I have 2.
okay.
But I didn't sneak in, right?
No, we're all here.
Is it-
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
we're all there. Okay.
That's safe.
Oh, good.
Does this tell me anything about what I'm seeing?
Well, while Avos and Adamar are think it wouldn't be possible, Illik is really sure it would not be possible to carry out this ridiculous plan.
So I'm certain
But you
this is
have
just
to honor their
goblins-
creativity.
So this is just goblins thinking they could change the course of nature.
Basically,
Goblin
yes.
chimerists.
Looks like it, yeah.
So I'm thinking
So-
we just go into whatever that sound is and make sure whatever that is doesn't get out again.
Put it out of its misery, I think.
Probably just normal hyenas.
Yeah.
And see, should we perhaps set up some traps in the room and see if we can lure them out? Or should we just go in and see what's
I think just go in guns blazing. I mean,
Yeah, I mean, we all saw how easy that one hyena who came out went down. So
Yeah, it
I
had
don't think hyenas should give us a lot of trouble, even if they're with many.
So 4 HP roughly is a hyena. Okay, cool. Yep. Whatever 4 HP translates to, if that's a sturdy slap in the face from a giant.
One swing.
One swing. Cool. Okay, so then we proceed, I guess, to
All right.
towards the sound.
Will you pick up the stones that are lying around, the
The
sparkling
gemstones.
stones, the gemstones?
Oh.
Should we put them with the coins at the mound?
Yeah, that sounds good.
yeah.
Okay. You also you search around the room and you find 2 lapis lazuli worth 10 GP and also 600 silver pieces more and 1,000 copper pieces.
Nice.
Same
Well-
procedures last time, I guess.
Yeah.
Same procedure as last time.
So you leave the copper, take the silver.
And the gemstones.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Back to the cave. Oop.
All right. One way left to go.
Yeah.
Mm.
Who wants to go first?
Well, I have a really high armor rating, maybe.
Okay, you go first. Then.
Go first. I think I have 18.
Oh, dang.
Yeah.
Would you like some bardic inspiration?
Heavy armor. Sure. Yeah.
Yeah, then I'll bardic inspiration. Avos.
So that lets me add a dice roll to an attack, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
A D6.
Not
Mhm.
to the damage, but to the chance of you hitting, I guess.
Yeah, do a ability check, an attack roll, or a saving throw.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Mhm.
Let's-
So
I'll hang back again and stay hidden.
okay, so the war procession with bagpipe music starts towards the the parts further down. I'll just draw those somewhere in here. Oop.
So you just hear like Flower of Scotland just echoing in the cave.
Next time I'll try to use the inspiration when we're starting the fight.
Hmm.
They might take our lives, but they will never take our freedom.
And basically what you can see is a big bonfire as you go further down the corridor. You can already see it burning in the back.
Mhm.
There are some burning irons next to the fire. And there is one goblin who's a bit bigger than the others you fought before, and two more goblins in front of you. And as he hears you and sees you coming down the corridor, he starts screaming something in goblin and motioning towards the goblins and towards you. Like, why can't you see them? Oh, are they still hidden?
Are they in the wrong plane?
Yes, I guess so. They are. Okay, there they are. Also, you can see some metal bars in the back of the room.
Are they closed?
No, they are, well, the bars are closed. There's a door in there, and through the bars you can see some straw lying around there. But from where you're standing, you can not see that much more, but the howling and is coming from somewhere behind there.
The door still shut.
Yeah.
Can we see it shut?
Okay.
Okay, but before anything else,
Initiative, right?
the goblins start attacking you. There we go. So roll for initiative, please.
Ooh, that's not good.
Did you see my roll?
Yes.
Yes, you did, but you did roll, but
Oh,
you're not in there.
no
You
valid.
forgot to select your token.
Alright, no problem. I'll
Is that a void
Just-
roll then?
I just roll again.
Well,
I guess.
No, it's
wait,
not
no,
void.
I'll just manually input your initiative then. 19. And Avos is there with the 9.
Well, that was the
but
second
it
one. if you
Should
wanna
have
look at
been an
first.
18. Alright. Okay. 7. The rest is correctly set in. Then we'll just order that. And, whoa, Illic goes first.
Yeah, I'm trying to see here what I'm gonna do. Since I don't have a ranged thing,
You can always insult him.
I think I'm going with which is the smaller one of the goblins.
Right. What, the biggest one? The boss?
The smallest one.
The smallest one. Alright, you're insulting the smallest one. Okay, let's see what he has to say to that. Well, how do you insult him?
You look like a monkey wearing a toupee.
It's a Monkey Island insults,
He-
right?
Yep.
He sheds a few tears. Oh! Oh!
Oh, now I feel bad. Yeah, this one didn't, snap back at him. So
He looks really hurt.
Yeah.
Did he take one psychic damage?
Yeah, he did take one psychic damage. He doesn't. Not,
Is that the end of my turn?
it is still your turn if you will want to do anything else. And why is...
I think I'm good.
Thunder wave.
I don't know what I can do more than this. Minor illusion, perhaps?
Oop, sorry. Have to reload the dice tray for some reason. Alright, there we go. And sorry?
I think I'm good.
All right. Then it's Avos' turn.
So am I within melee range of the boss?
Yeah, you can go into melee range and attack him if you want
Yeah, I'll
to.
do that with the mace.
But then you will have all the other goblins right in front of you as well.
Oh. Then just
well.
a ranged attack. I'll do the light crossbow.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do that.
Is that just 1 damage?
Yes, but with a attack roll of 12, you would miss him anyways. So the arrow goes somewhere above his head. Unless this other roll would have been your bardic inspiration, which you could have used to get 1d6 on top of your throw.
But it would still be 1 damage only, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, no. I want to. Yeah.
Next time you'd have to, say up front if you wanted to use the inspiration after your throw. So you would have rolled a 12 and you would have said, oh, right, I want to use bardic inspiration on that roll, and then you would go like...
Okay.
All right. Okay. Do you want to move closer anyway, or do anything else?
Just a little bit closer, but not so that the other goblins can attack me immediately. It's like 5 feet, 10 feet closer, maybe.
Okay, so you still keep out of melee range. Okay, it's the boss's turn. Okay, he does some... he does some pointing and shouting again. And moves a few steps forward. So now he's basically in front of his 2 goblin friends. And then he looks at you. You won't! Our plans? Fort? Be strong, goblins! Now, shoot! The other goblins obeyed to this command, and the one whose attack it is right now draws his short bow and fires an arrow towards Avos. With a 16, you...
Oh yeah, I have AC 18, right?
Yeah, it's a bit tricky though. You used your crossbow, right?
Yes.
You have AC 18 when you have your shield equipped, but you are not can't use your light crossbow if you are you're using your shield. You can't use your shield if you're using your light crossbow. So basically, you have an AC of 16 right now, which would mean that you get hit for 4 piercing damage.
And I have 11 HP, right?
Yeah.
Okay. It's pretty rough, yeah.
Yeah, it was a good roll though. Alright, then it's Lord Jacobs.
Okay, so I'm still hidden because I stayed back. I would like to use my short bow, and I would like to shoot the boss in the body or in the head, if possible.
Yeah, alright. Make your attack.
Oof.
Okay, you fire an arrow, but it goes into the mud right in front of you.
And this is where Phil was a much nicer DM than I would be.
I don't really like the critical failure thing in combat to hit yourself. That's just plain stupid. You know where to point your bow.
Yeah, I would twist it in a way that he somehow stumbles and misses his shot and maybe shoots the player in front of him instead of the intended target. That's what I would do on a critical fail.
That's just mean.
Nah,
Oh, I am very mean.
I don't want to kill you. Not really. Okay.
Yet.
Yet. Yes.
Give it time. Give it
If-
time.
If the characters die, it's usually their fault, unless it's one of my players who also plays a Dragonborn. Sarcastically, he's always the one who dies. Or almost dies. Maybe somewhere in my mind, but no. Nah, I'm not doing it intentionally. Alright, the second goblin is also shooting his short bow, although he is aiming at Ademar. And with a 13,
No, that misses.
the arrow misses its target. So Ademar can attack now.
The hell, dude. I'm going to grab my 2 hand axes that are on either side of that that I have sheathed on either side of my belt, I guess. And then I'm going to use my action to throw one of the axes at this guy.
Alright. Alright. Roll
That hits.
for damage.
Nice. Cool.
Alright.
So
Wow.
The
I
axe
will-
hits the goblin right in his head, and he keels over to the back and lies there motionless.
And then I will use my bonus action to throw the other axe with my offhand
Okay.
at this goblin.
I think you would have a disadvantage right now since you don't have a dual weapon field, right?
I believe it only would make me not add my ability modifier to my damage.
And to your attack as well, since you're not. There's one which gives you the bonus damage back, and one that gives you the ability modifier back. One is a fighting style, the other one's a feat, I guess. So you're basically just rolling a d20, if I remember correctly.
It's blah blah blah. Sure, we'll go with that. I'm too lazy to look it all up. Okay, so D20 to hit.
Okay.
Dang it.
Yeah, the axe goes somewhere towards the back of the cave.
Oh,
Sadly.
I still get my strength and proficiency for hit, just no damage bonus, according to Victor.
Oh, right.
So that's a plus 6 then. So 17 to hit.
But what was the difference between the fighting style and the feat then?
I think you because the fighting style would be okay. Although if you want to be a stickler, you can pull out 2 weapons in one turn. Okay, so we'll go with whatever Phil says then.
All right. Well. Right. Right. That's the difference. Right. All right. Now then you get your +6, and well, let's just say you already drew your weapon before. I'll just let it pass. So you can do your damage burst without your bonus.
Yes.
And also high Donkey Kong. And also
Okay.
high sticks. And well, 1 damage. Yeah, now he's hurting from the insult and also hurting from.
Adding injury to insults.
Yeah, that's right. Also hurting from the hand axe sticking out of his right arm, which makes him cry even more.
I'm also going to use my movement to move away from the big guy and the remaining living goblin a little bit.
Okay. So, Illich.
Yes, sir.
What are you planning to do?
You...
Hmm?
Vicious mockery.
All right. What's your insult? The same guy again?
Same guy again. He's gonna die now.
What's your insult this time?
I've fought shrimp tougher than you.
Oh, he doesn't like that.
No, he doesn't
Oh,
like that.
He starts crying again,
Is he a
crying
crybaby?
in pain, crying and thriving in pain.
Did I do an additional 3 damage to him?
Yes, it did.
So that's 5 now then, I guess.
Yes,
Cool.
Correct.
this is correct. Do you want to do anything else?
What can I do? I think that's it. Can I do one more vicious mockery? No.
No.
Oh, okay.
One spell per round.
And I don't
it's
have
also your
any-
action.
Yeah, I think I'm done. Or no, I'll do bardic inspiration. Or is that also spell?
Bardic inspiration, I think it. Let me check real quick.
If I can give that to Mr.
Should
Jacobs.
say in your
Use your bonus action to do that.
if that's use your bonus action, then you could use it still.
Yeah, then I'll use my bonus action.
Yeah.
And
All right.
and
So
I'll give
basically
bardic
you,
inspiration to Jacobs.
You sing the insult between the verses of your bagpiping.
Yes.
Alright. So who gets
I
the
fought
inspiration?
shrimp tougher than you. And that makes him cry.
Yeah. Okay, then bardic inspiration it is.
Full-blown existential crisis. I'm weaker than a shrimp.
I look like a monkey in a toupee.
Okay,
Okay.
though that's your
Um,
turn. He's at disadvantage. And Avos is
Mm-hmm.
next.
So now can I use the bardic inspiration from before for this crossbow attack?
Yes, you can.
So
So you
just
can
click.
just use your crossbow attack right now.
And now roll
And
a
now you
1d6.
can decide if you want to use the bardic inspiration die or not.
I wouldn't personally.
It's just a 5, yeah, so... No. I mean, it wouldn't really help, I presume, right?
Yeah, because even if you
Yeah.
rolled a 6, I don't think you would hit the goblin.
Yeah.
So I would leave it.
So,
No, same, yeah. I was really hoping I would roll high. And yeah, no bonus action either.
okay.
No.
Then the goblin boss pulls out a javelin and hurls it towards Avos, but misses him by a long step. Then he yells something at the other goblin who's still sobbing in pain, who then again takes a few steps forward and while still sobbing tries to use his short bow again to fire an arrow at Avos, which with a 15 misses him by a short amount. The arrow whizzes close to your ear, past you, into the dark. And it's Lord Jacob's turn.
So, since they both attacked Avos right now, I do have sneak attack bonus, right? If I understand that correctly.
No, there has to be someone standing next to the enemy to get sneak attack. And they
Okay.
are all attacking with ranged combat.
Okay. In that
So
case,
you
I
would
just
need so you would need an advantage to get your sneak attack on them.
okay. So in that case, I just use my short bow, and again, this time hopefully hitting, I will shoot the bot.
All right. you want to use anything on that attack?
I do have inspiration.
I'm not sure who was inspired by you last round.
Jacobs.
Yeah,
Okay.
so then you could use your bardic inspiration right now. Do you want to?
Yeah, I think so. So do I just roll again, or how?
Roll d6.
Yeah. Roll a d6 now.
Oh, so in chat type /r space d6.
Yeah.
Perfect.
You.
Okay. So, you fire the arrow at the goblin boss, and the goblin boss looks at the arrow, and he sees it coming towards him, and with a quick movement, you can see how he pulls up the crying goblin right next to him. They switch places, the arrow hits the other goblin, and please roll
No.
damage.
Oh, chat will not like this.
And he dies.
Well,
Oh,
Well,
the
too
one-
late now, yeah.
killed something at least.
So now it's just the boss left, though.
I was
Yeah.
thinking we could like spare the crying goblin. I think we did enough damage, but too late.
I forgot that goblin bosses can do that.
Is that a thing?
Yeah, that's the
Yes,
thing.
it's-
The goblin
That is
bosses can do.
brilliant. I love that.
Yeah.
They can redirect the attack intended for them to a goblin within 5 feet of them.
That's terrible.
Ah, you killed best man of Clackvox. Clackvox very, very angry now.
Well, actually, you kind of killed him.
Your best friend, right?
That's just rude.
No best warrior.
Smart as heroes make Xbox or all the more angry. I kill you. But before that,
Good luck.
it's Ademar's turn.
So, considering that I pulled back on my last turn a bit, do I have enough movement? I probably don't have enough movement to get within melee range of him, right?
Yeah, you specifically said that you'd move out of melee possible range, so
Okay. So I am going to.
Didn't you pick up your javelin before?
I had 4 javelins. Now considering that I picked up my javelin that I threw in the forest, I still have 4 javelins.
Yes,
I
you
just don't
do.
have my hand axes anymore. How far away am I from the goblin boss?
well, a bit more than 30 feet, I guess, since you
Okay.
moved just out of movement range.
I'm going to step forward enough to get within 30 feet of goblin boss,
Hmm.
and then I'm going to chuck a javelin at him.
All right.
Eat it.
Right. He just used his javelin as well, so he'll have to draw his scimitar next turn. And this means you actually hit him.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh.
Wow.
I have javelins too.
You have the javelins 4.
Well, 3 now.
Okay. So that's
And-
it for your turn.
Yes, that's it for my turn.
All right. Illich. What is your...
What do I do now? What do I perhaps... Oh, yes. Vicious mockery.
Okay, how do you want to insult him this time?
I mean, you could mention that we killed his whole family, or
I think it's just bagpipes.
Okay, very mocking bagpipes, which is enough to hurt him physically and
As
mentally.
bagpipes often do.
Oh, stop that sound, please! And with that, Avos.
so can I get within melee range now?
Yes, you can.
Yeah. Okay. So then the mace on the
All right.
boss.
All right.
Okay, so yeah, I don't think I need a bardic inspiration for this, right?
Okay, then do your damage roll. Wow. Nice. Okay.
Is he dead or?
Nope, he's still standing, but he's pretty badly hurt right now. And it's not only because of the bagpiping sounds. Although they help.
Mostly.
So he took like 15 damage and he's still.
Yeah. I mean, goblin bosses have to be stronger than the average goblin.
Yeah. More than twice. Oh,
Okay. So, do you want to do anything else?
Sorry. Can I do anything else? I don't think I have any.
I'm not sure. I don't.
I think I used all of my spells. Cantrips. I don't think anyone would kind of help right now. One is like concentration. No. Spare the dying. No. Yeah. I think I'm good. Yeah.
Okay, then it's the boss's turn. Oh, you've done it now! I kill you bad! And he draws a scimitar and puts on his shield and starts hacking you. Well, that's Avos with the scimitar.
Oh. Oh God.
And whoop. He's very bad at that though, so he full on misses you with both attacks.
Oh, okay, I thought I was dead. Okay.
And that's Lord Jacob's Black's cue.
Right. So this time, I do have a sneak attack, right? No.
Yes,
did
you
he...
do.
Yes, you do. Now you do.
Now
if
you
I'm
do.
reading
Nice.
things. Nice.
Can I get close enough for the sword, or is it bow time?
Well, you're still a bit far behind to go to melee range, so maybe next round if you want to move closer.
No, I just shoot him with my bow then.
Okay.
Nice.
Nice.
Oh, snap.
Okay.
I will take that. I guess I will roll damage now.
Yes, you can. Please do so.
Is that a crit?
And yes,
That is a
a
crit.
crit. And that is a whopping 13 plus 9. That's 22 damage. My. Okay.
Yeah, that would do it.
Maybe now it would be a good time to take one out of Matt Mercer's playbook and ask you,
Ooh.
so, how do you want to do this?
I like it. How do you want to kill him? What do you want your arrow to do?
Yeah.
Finish him.
Well, if I may, I would like to run up to him, and while I'm running up to him, I would like to draw my short bow, let the arrow fly, right between his eyes, and as he's falling backwards, I jump on him and I kind of like surf him into the fire.
Whoa, alright. Nice one.
I like it.
Okay, and you all
No
see
points.
him flying over there, kicking him into the fire like, "Wah!" And just landing in front of the fire, looking back to you. And I don't know if you have a cape, but
I do know.
but you do now because the billowing effect of the cape before the fire in front of you, behind you, making your silhouette glow in the fire's light, while the screaming goblin boss falls into the bonfire.
Ah, nightmare.
Nice.
fuel.
Yeah.
Very
Anyone
nice.
anyone want some burnt goblin?
No, I still I had the goose earlier. I'm good.
Yeah, I'm suddenly no longer hungry. So
Yeah, also my appetite.
So yes, everything goes quiet except for the howling hyena noises coming from behind the cage now. You can see there is quite some hay stacked up inside this part of the cave, and there are several goose eggs lying around.
This
The
has got a
hyenas are
horrible-
kind of
horrible
sitting
idea.
on some of the eggs, and
No.
they are looking quite irritated, as if they are forced to do so. This would be also explain the glowing metal sticks lying around the bonfire that were just spread around the room right now.
I just had a horrible idea.
No.
Can
No,
we
don't
just
do it.
light the hay on fire, and leave?
I knew you were going to say that.
I mean, we killed the goblins, and these are animals,
Mr.
Yeah,
Cleric,
that's,
Yeah,
Mm,
Mr. Cleric. Yeah, I had a change of heart,
I,
Mr. Necromancer, to you.
I
yeah,
have,
traumatized,
I have two problems with your plan. My first problem is that you are apparently against the senseless killing of living creatures.
Yeah.
The second
So
problem I
again,
have with your plan is that we would roast the goose eggs, and that's something that I don't think we want to do, because I think we want to retrieve them and return them to their nest.
you see that Avos now is just like snapping slowly out of the psychotic episode, and going back to his normal self, and says,
So
okay, let's.
So if I may provide an alternative, less bloody suggestion. If you take a close look at these poor animals who are trapped here, they look scared and unhappy.
Oh, wow.
So
You're
I would-
suddenly so sensitive, and you just slit the throats of goblins like 5 minutes
Yeah, it's-
earlier.
No, he didn't do that. That was us. He didn't have
Yeah.
this.
Sorry.
you did that. You
Oh,
did
he
that.
didn't see it. Yeah.
Shoot, yeah. Listen, goblins are vicious little creatures. These are just poor animals that have been taken against their will, it seems.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
I think that if we just open the cage and stay out of their way, they would just scurry off.
So Avos snaps out of his episode and says, "I agree."
Also, just out of curiosity, Illich, do you have something about animals and how exactly does it work?
That is a good question, sir. I will get right back to you.
While Illich is figuring out how his animal friendship spell works, I'm going to look around for my 2 hand axes and my javelin and retrieve them.
Yeah. All right. Do you want to also
I can only
take
convince one beast. I mean, no harm. So I guess there's more beasts here
Yeah.
than I can handle.
Okay. Fair enough.
Perhaps that beast can tell the other beast that we mean no harm.
Can it?
I mean, hyenas
it
are
will
pretty
do.
smart creatures, so probably.
If it's charmed, then it can't do you can't willingly attack you. Basically, yes. So it will not hurt you.
But
Or
yeah,
we
friend.
open the thing and we have intimidation if they go for us.
Yeah, I
exactly.
mean, maybe they wouldn't attack because of this horrible situation they're in.
And if
so,
they attack, we kill them. So we at least
So-
give them the option.
Yeah. That's
How
not
can
fair.
you? How does the door look like? What does it look like?
Well, it's a few metal bars that are crudely stuck into place. You could easily remove them and open the way to the pen.
Well, I do have, I think, 50 feet of hempen rope, as every adventurer has. Can I somehow tie it to the door and pull it open from somewhere safe, so they don't have to go through us if they want to go out?
Yeah, sure. You could do that.
That sounds good.
Yeah, that's a good plan.
Okay.
Then perhaps we can hide it up in the hollow thing that we found before.
Mm-hmm. And is it like a survival throw or to tie the rope? Or does he just do it?
Well,
He will just do it.
Assuming
That's
the
the
door
thing everyone
opens this way, then we can just hide out over here and have the door protect us.
Yeah.
Cool. And also the fire.
And also the fire.
Okay.
And the dead bodies as well.
I was going to say everything. Okay, then I guess we do that.
Mhm.
So we move over to the corner and let you use your rope.
Mhm.
To open the door.
And do we do like a stealth check as well?
No, just
Why?
remind you so.
They know they will be here, right?
Yeah. Okay, you pull off your plan. You pull off the door, and at first the hyenas seem to be even more irritated than they were before. But slowly, the first one goes near the door, and it sniffs around, looks to the right, looks to the left, and then hurries towards the exit. And the others follow soon after.
Good plan, Ademir. Well done.
Very good.
And well done, Jacobs, for figuring out
Yes.
the thing with the door.
Very
Thank
good
you.
execution of my plan.
Should
done.
we retrieve the goose eggs? And
I think that sounds like a good idea.
And hopefully that will calm the geese down. So the
Ademir,
fishermen can
you
fish
carry
again.
the silver coins whilst we carry the eggs?
Yeah, no problem.
You seem to be the strongest one.
With the fancy gauntlets of ogre power that I
Yes.
received from our friend, that shouldn't be any problem at all.
He was a nice fella, that one.
Yeah, he was.
Is there anything else in the room, like that we can take? Is there anything nice?
Glad you asked. You find 1,600 more copper coins lying around.
Jesus, that's a
in
lot
a
of copper.
small. Well, there's a small chest in this room which has something written in Goblin on it. It's locked, but the Goblin boss has a little key around his neck that you could take because you were just looking around. And when you
Okay.
open it, there are 1,600 copper coins, 600 silver pieces, 50 gold pieces, and 2 obsidian worth 10 GP in there.
Yes, I take what I can carry, I guess.
Or we just shove everything into the chest and carry the chest.
Yeah.
That is also an idea. If we can, yeah, makes sense.
Good job, Ademir. Okay, so we carry everything outside, I guess. We bring the eggs to the nest. Is that our next plan?
That's our next plan, yeah.
Yep.
Some of the eggs are sadly broken,
No!
but you can
Well, that
still
can't be
retrieve most of them.
Well, you can't make an omelette without breaking a few eggs.
You can make a fish tank into fish soup, but not the other way around. Should we head on to the lake?
Let's get that guy out of there. Okay.
So-
So you
yeah,
make
so-
your way.
All the eggs are broken.
All the eggs? No. Some of
What?
the eggs. What? Are all the eggs broken?
I
Nope.
didn't.
Some of them. Most of
Okay.
them are still fine.
Okay.
So
perfect.
you make your way back to the lake and yeah, which tactic will you use to get the eggs back to their nests?
I'm guessing bagpipes and screaming.
All right. Let's just go with that.
Bagpipes, screaming, and some
Intimidation
stuff.
to make sure we get to the nest.
Okay.
I was thinking just carry the eggs, run towards the nest, just quickly put them back, and then get the hell out of there.
Okay, you do that, Ademir. Here, have the eggs, and you go do it. I'll wait over here with the bagpipes.
Fine.
Scream if you need help.
Right, fine. I will run as fast as my little dwarf legs will carry me towards the nest, clutching the eggs in my hands.
10 hours later.
Just trying to outpace and fend off any angry geese that come my way. And I will still carefully but hastily deposit the eggs back into their home, and then I will run back as fast as my little dwarf legs will carry me.
Okay.
So do you need like the magic screaming or not?
I kind of imagine Ademar running away from a giant flock of angry geese right now, and running towards the others, and then you start screaming and and bagpiping, and they all go into the different in the opposite direction.
Mm.
What? That was excellent dog barking, whoever did that.
Yeah, that was outside the window.
Very convincing.
Very
I
good.
thought it was here actually, yeah.
And there goes the hyenas.
Cool.
Yeah, it's actually
so
really
hopefully-
fits. Yeah.
Order has hopefully been restored. So do we just hang around here and watch them take care of their eggs, or do we head back to the village? Is the dude still around here? The dude who led us here?
He's on the hill somewhere, right? If he's still there.
Yeah, he's still on the
son
hill
of the mother sister.
somewhere, but you can see him moving up there, but you don't really know what he's doing.
Well, I guess let's just leave him be, right?
Yeah, I guess he has business to attend to.
Yeah, let's just go back to Timmy and his uncle, because they're the ones that originally asked us to do this. Or we can go back to the tavern.
Probably
until-
can bring Timmy and his uncle to the tavern.
It's
we
mating
go back to-
season. I don't think we want to see that. I think we go to Timmy. So
Can we ask Timmy and his uncle to come with us to the tavern? We have great news.
Yes.
Okay, sure.
Sounds good.
What? Alright, well, great news. Did you do it? Did you help birdies? You are
Come with us to
great.
the tavern. We will tell you everything.
Yeah.
Yay!
We can't tell you here because of reasons.
The eyes of the old man lighten up as he looks at you. Is it true? Did you really? Could you really? What? But how? Well,
Tavern.
yeah, they follow you to the tavern. And
Yeah. As soon as we get in, I go to the bar and ask the dwarf for a pint of beer.
yeah, all right. For everyone in the tavern.
No, just for me.
All right. Well, that will be 2 copper coins then.
Oh man, we had a million of them.
Wait, what did we do with the chest?
yeah, how much do we have actually? Maybe I want a beer as well.
We have a lot of coins, I think.
We have a lot
Yeah.
of coin. Should we just go ahead and divide everything that at least the coin that we looted now?
What did you say?
If we should just divide the copper
Perhaps
and the
we
silver
should
and the
divide
gold that
everything
we
now.
got. Yeah.
Yeah.
Although the thought of math of this hour is making my head go, nope.
I can do the math, but I don't know the totals.
Thank you.
I don't
So-
know the total.
So if someone can give me the totals, that'd be great.
So, but you buy beer, and do we tell the commoners that? Because I have the thing here that my personality trait is the common folk love me for my kindness and generosity. My eloquent flattery makes everyone I talk to feel like they're the most wonderful and important person in the world. My obligation is it's my duty to protect and care for the people beneath me, and the common folk must see me as a hero of the people.
Okay. So you go into the pub like you did actually take some of the copper coins, and you go in and like beer for everyone here, or what do you do?
Yes, of course. Greetings and salutations, fellow men. And then I tell them all about our exploits. How I tracked the goblins through the forest. How I bravely dove through the bushes after the goblins. And how I then hurled Ademar over to them, over the picket. And then how we went into the cave and fought off 900 goblins
Yeah,
until we
everyone
got to the
is-
chest.
Everyone's
While he-
really hanging on your lips while you do so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
While he does that, I just go somewhere in the back with my beer and divide the rest of the coins.
All right.
Did
then
you
I
tell
play-
them how we killed the goblin children into sleeping in the cave? as well?
There were
But-
never any children in that cave.
I don't know what you're talking
There were
about.
only grown goblins in there. At least the ballad
Bloodthirsty
I just
warriors.
wrote about it will tell them that. Listen to my ballad on bagpipes. And then I play them the ballad of whatever went down.
Okay. They hang up on your every word, and everyone is really celebrating you right now, not the others. Timmy comes up to you and says, I promised here, precious treasure. It's worth at least 50 gold coins. Gold are those brown coins, right?
He's very
And,
German.
Brown coins, yeah.
yeah. So yeah, he gives you a small carved wooden figure of a goose. It's nicely done, and you are sure you would get like 5 silver pieces for that. Like
Perhaps we
50
keep that for
copper
everything
pieces.
else. Would you guys be okay with that if we kept that and didn't sell it and kept it as a keepsake?
Yeah.
From the back, I scream, he can keep it.
I made it myself.
Thank you very much, Timmy. That is very kind of you.
Er freut sich. He's sorry, I'm switching to German. Why did I? No, he's very happy for that.
So,
he's running behind his uncle or his father, who came back now from whatever, and who just comes into the tavern. Guys, you won't believe it. The geese, they are peaceful again. We can finally go back to fishing. The uncle father.
And then you say it's all me. That's what I did.
I did this for you. I brought along help, but then we sorted this. Remember the name of our guild if you ever need help again. The Anserine Association.
Oh, we will. Thank you so much. You really are brave heroes who step in for the common folk. The Blitzschiff. Oh, come on. All right.
Perfect.
Oh, perfect. Thanks.
And
I worked out the loot division based on the things that I can remember.
I think that's perfect.
What can I say except you're welcome? Yeah, and with this we conclude tonight's